welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here, and if you're new here, hello. My name is Ashley. I run things here at Gal, and today is an empties video, friends. It's an empties video. I say this in every non-food related video that I film, but sometimes we take a left turn over here. Sometimes we like to veer off a little bit, do a little detour, and throw in a random haul, a favorites video, or an empties video. So that's what we're gonna do today. I don't have my ring light and I have a window right here, so this side of my face might be a little brighter, a little lighter, but that's why I'm just kind of trying to work with the natural light today. So I'm gonna tell you guys from the jump. I mean, I have posted so many empties videos on my channel in the past that include so many different products, so many different items, but I'm gonna tell you right now, this empties video is very oil heavy. Like, looking down here right now, I have like 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 19 oils and 2 rollers that are empty. So I'm just giving that PSA right now. If that's not your jam, I totally understand. I am gonna save all of those until the end. But it's a lot of essential oils, and you might be saying, like, why? Like, why include essential oils in this? And it's because when I used to use candles, anytime I would burn through a candle, it went in the empties bin. So because I'm using essential oils in lieu of candles now, I just toss everything in the empties bin. So just a PSA. We're gonna be talking about a lot of different blends today, a lot of different individual oils, but we're gonna start with body care today. We're gonna get right into it. Start with some body care. I have so many bottles of the tried and true, the aromatherapy, Bath and Body Works aromatherapy foam bath and body wash. We love these around here. We have been purchasing from Lush a lot lately. We've been buying the bubble bars instead of Bath and Body Works, but nevertheless, like, we still love these. So this one is in the sleep scent, which is black chamomile. This is one that we have purchased again and again and again, a favorite. Next up, we have this Zen Garden. This is a newer scent from them. It's not like new, but it's newer. This is Mimosa Absolute, Pink Pepper Extract, and Ylang Ylang. This one is very, very floral. I do like this, but I kind of got to be like in the mood. It smells a lot like a garden, like jasmine and gardenia and that type of scent. So I gotta be in the mood, but it's really good. Next up, another newer scent. This is Sunrise Yoga. I actually have this in the lotion and I love it. It's Mandarin Oil, Spearmint Oil, and Juniper Berry Oil. It's just like fresh smelling, and it has, you can smell that orange, that mandarin, but it's also a little musky, which y'all know is like my jam. So that one was great. I mean, they're all good. Like, we like all of these, y'all. And then we have 2 of just like the classic scents, Eucalyptus Spearmint, which is their stress relief, and then another sleep one, which is the Chamomile Bergamot. They work great. The scents are great. I say this time and time again, like, the aromatherapy line at Bath and Body Works to me smells high end. Like, it smells expensive. Bath and Body Works, you know, treads that fine line of bougie and expensive and 7th grade, and these smell expensive to me, and more than that, they work great. Okay, moving right along, I have 2 body lotions. Up first is this Sol de Janeiro Coco Cabana cream. This isn't even empty. It's like almost full. So this was a birthday gift. I can't remember what the other gift was. There were 2 different ones I could choose from. This birthday gift came with the Coco Cabana and the regular Sol de Janeiro cream, the one that comes in the yellow tub, which I love. It's like coconutty, tropical, vanilla goodness. It's so good. This is the Coco Cabana one. Now this one, it's almost like a gel cream. So it's not a straight up lotion. It has almost like a gel consistency, and I do not like the feeling it leaves on my skin. I also don't really care for the scent. It's very like fake coconut smelling, and I love coconut. I am not a stickler when it comes to coconut scents, but I don't care for the scent, but more than that, just how it felt on my skin, yuck. Next up, a Lush product. This is the other body lotion I have here. It's Once Upon a Time jojoba oil and muru butter lotion. This had a scent of apple, hence being green. It smells really good. I got this around fall. They came out with like a whole fall line, so very fall-like scents. This is a straight up green apple. Like, it smells like you just cut open a green apple and turned it into like a perfume or something. You know, it has that like perfumey, like fragrancy smell to it, but still smells like apple. I really liked it. I would not repurchase it. It was a little too sweet smelling for me, but in terms of like, did it do its job as a lotion? Yes, it did. All right, two old favorites. The Gold Bond Healing Lotion with aloe. These, I get them anywhere in the travel section. Walmart, Target, where they have all the little travel goodies. I keep these everywhere. On my nightstand, in my car, in the kitchen. In the kitchen, I have the one with the pump. I just love this lotion. Like, kind of when I was talking about the Sol de Janeiro, I am a lotion snob. Like, I only will deal with like certain lotions because I'm really picky about how they feel on my skin, and this hand lotion is just like where it's at. Next, we're gonna move on to some skincare. Let's start with like the boring stuff. Let's get that out of the way. Another one of these. I feel like a broken record at this point with these two, but these are the Neutrogena Makeup Remover Cleansing Towelettes. These are the only ones I use because these are the only ones I like. I hate the other ones, the purple, the teal, the orange packaging. This light blue is the best. I get them at Costco. Price-wise, it's way better to buy them at Costco. You get a bunch of these larger 25 packs, and then you get, I think it's like 20 little travel ones that are individually wrapped. I'm well aware that using makeup wipes is not the most environmentally friendly option, but it's what I prefer to take off my makeup. Always make sure that after you use those, you toss them in the trash and not the toilet. Next up, talk about boring. This was a 80 pack of cotton rounds. I use 2 of these a day because I use my one for my toner in the morning and then one for my nighttime toner at night. These ones were fine. I think I got these at Grocery Outlet. The ones I'm using now, I love. And I think I got those ones on Amazon. Y'all will see those in a future empties. But these were, I mean, they're cotton rounds. Like, they were fine. All right, I cracked that window, those blinds a smidge because I feel like it was getting really, it was looking really dark. Okay, oh, I love this stuff. So this is the Thayers Facial Toner. It's kind of a mouthful. The Thayers Facial Toner. They sell this everywhere. I've seen it at Target. I've seen it at Ulta. I've seen it at The Rack, out of all places. I have seen it at CVS. I'm not sure if they sell it at Walmart, but it's very easily accessible. I love this toner. I love it with my whole heart. This one is in Cucumber. This scent in particular, there is no fragrance in here. It's just straight up, like, the cucumber you smell is from a legit cucumber. Oh my God, it smells so fresh. I love it. It's really important to use a toner. It just helps get all the gunk off of your face even after you wash it so that your skin is nice and primed when you're layering on all of those serums. I already have another one of these, but it's not cucumber. I think it's the coconut one. They sell these larger 12-ounce sizes. They sell smaller ones if you just want to try it. They do like a spray toner. Trust me, buy it and try it. All right, next up we have this Glam Glow Gentle Bubble Daily Conditioning Cleanser. So this was a face wash that I got in a BoxyCharm an eternity ago. I canceled my BoxyCharm so long ago, so Lord knows when I got this. Like, it was a face wash. It was almost like a lotion consistency, which is nice because I have dry skin, so I like everything to be very moisturized. But was I like so blown away that I would go and drop, I'm sure this is like 20 bucks. 20 bucks on this face wash? No. All right, I have 2 items here from the Inkey List. The Inkey List is kind of in the same vein as The Ordinary. Their packaging is very minimalistic. And price-wise, they're around the same price bracket. So this is their Brighten Eye Eye Cream, instant illumination and long-term brightening. I didn't notice anything with this. what I liked about this is it gave my under eyes and my eyelids moisture. Again, I have really dry skin, so I like to use an eye cream even if I don't see a ton of benefits when it comes to my puffiness or my dark circles or anything like that. I'm gonna use an eye cream anyway because under my eyes especially gets so dry. So this definitely hydrated them. And then you can see here, this is how the product comes out. So it comes out of here and then you're meant to kind of like glide it on that way so that the metal touches your face and it kind of cools it down and depuffs it. Again, I didn't notice any like crazy benefits. The one that I'm using now, I love, so you will see that in a future empties, but this is not something I would repurchase. And lastly, from the Inkey list, this is the collagen booster. I bought this at a time when I ran out of something from The Ordinary. I think it might have been my Matrixyl, and I couldn't find it anywhere, and this did like a similar, claimed to do a similar thing, and I really, really liked it. It, you know, gave me that same hydration. I felt the kind of plumpness in my skin that I did by using The Ordinary's Matrixyl. My complaint with this is the like applicator, if you will, or the vessel it comes in. It just squirted out. It's this like typical like lid, but it's so runny that it's hard to get out an exact amount. So you go to like squirt it out, you get too much. It's just kind of a mess. You know, The Ordinary comes in like the little vials, so it's really easy to literally just take out how much you want. This one, it was just annoying. I would definitely repurchase this. I'm kind of back on my Ordinary kick, and I'm trying a lot of different things from Colourpop's skincare line, which is Fourth Ray Beauty. So I'm not like in the market for more Inkey list stuff, but I would definitely reuse this. All right, we have some makeup items and then we're jumping into the oils. So first up, one that y'all see, if you watch my empties videos, you've seen this so many times. It is the chapstick, Just Black Classic Original Chapstick. I feel like these, I feel like all of these things can get lumped together. Like these are ones that are always in empties videos because they are like my ride or dies. They are things I will never stray from. This is my favorite chapstick, and I will fight you if you disagree with me. All right, we have a mascara. This is the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara in waterproof. I love this mascara. They have a bunch of different ones like in this packaging, but all different colors. There's like a volumizing, there's like a green one, a pink one. This is the blue one, which is the waterproof. I don't like using waterproof mascara on my upper lashes, but I don't mind using it on my lower lashes, and that's what I used this for. My eyes tend to water pretty frequently, and so using this on the lower lash line was like perfect. It's so cheap that it's not insane to have like a different mascara for your lower lash line. The problem though is because you're only using it on the lower, or because I was only using it on my lower lashes, you don't get to use much of it before it dries out. So, but again, I think this is like $4 or something. So price-wise, you're not breaking the bank. All right, I have two of the same brow pencil. So this is the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer Ultra Fine Tip Shaping Pencil. I have two of them in the same color. They're both in brunette. Yeah, they're both in brunette. You get a spoolie on one side, the actual pencil on the other. Now, I love the Colourpop brow pencil. It's what I'm wearing today. I love it. I feel like it is so user-friendly. You can't mess up. It's not too creamy. It's not too dry. It's perfect. However, my Ulta carries Colourpop, but they stopped carrying the brow pencil. So I was like fresh out of my brow pencil and I had to buy something else. I bought this and initially I hated it. Initially, I'm like, this is trash. I am returning this. It is terrible. But the more I used it, the more I liked it. It's definitely creamier than the Colourpop one. So you have to be a little bit more mindful as to like where you're putting your strokes and how you're kind of carving out your brow. That being said, it lasts all day, and I do feel like you still get a very natural brow look, hence buying another one. I do have a Colourpop one now just because I bought it on Amazon because I was like so sick of not finding it anywhere. So that's what I'm using now, but I did really like these. Now the product does kind of pill up a little bit. When you're doing your brows, sometimes you'll notice you get like little balls of product, but I kind of think it's worth it because they're really, really good. Some foundation. These are so old. That's why they're in my empties. They're not even empty. There's still foundation in there, but I have had these for so long, like over a year, maybe even a year and a half. And every now and then I have these bins in my bathroom that have, like, I have them separated between like eye and face products and then lip products, and it's just kind of like overflow that I have, whether I got a freebie somewhere or somebody gifted me something. I just put everything in my bins, and every now and then I'm like, okay, what's old, what's gotta go? And this time it was these guys. So this is the Makeup Revolution Fast Base Stick Foundation. I have F4 and F5 because I bought F5 and it was too dark, so I bought F4 to like balance it out. I love these. It is a heavier look. Like, it is a full coverage foundation for sure. And if you're not careful, it can look cakey, but I really enjoy the feel of this. I enjoy the wear of it, and the fact that I didn't have the right shade and I could mix these two. I'm not really into like mixing liquid foundations together. Like, that's not something I really want to do. That just seems like messy and like time consuming. But if you're doing it with a foundation stick, it's really quick. You just swipe a couple swipes of the lighter one, a couple swipes of the darker one. I really enjoyed these, and in the future would definitely think about repurchasing. All right, and then our last makeup product before we get into this like oil store I have over here. This is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer Satin Finish in Fair Warm. I love this stuff. I already repurchased another one. I really like the Makeup Revolution concealer. I am buying that constantly, but I also really like this. I like to use this on days where my dark circles just need more help than normal. I also like using this on maybe a foundation that not necessarily I purchased it and it's too dark for me, like I purchased too dark a shade, but in kind of the winter months when I'm not getting a ton of sun and my foundation is looking like a little too dark, I like using this, you know, kind of up here and then on my chin, down my nose, just to kind of like brighten everything up. It's really good, and the price is right. Okay, the oils. So how I'm gonna do this is I'm not gonna spend a ton of time on the individual oils unless something was terrible or I had never smelled it before and it was amazing. Like, I feel like just the straight up individual oils, it's kind of like, okay, well, if you like lavender, you'll like it. If you don't like lavender, you won't like it. It's the blends that I'm gonna spend a little more time on. So let's just go through the individual ones first. First up, we have a lavender. Already rebought it. Because it is a staple in our oil recipes around here. A pine. This I purchased to have around Christmas time and like really came in handy. Vanilla. We have a little mini peppermint, a lime and a lemon, and lastly a bergamot. I get all of my oils from Zen Garden. They are a great 100% essential oil website, non-MLM. They have a rewards program, which is pretty cool. So if you want to check them out, there will be a link below. It's kind of fun to just go on there and peruse. They have so many oils. Okay, now we're gonna get into the blend. So starting, first up, I have this Purify. I have 2 of them. I already repurchased another one. We're all obsessed. Cernan loves it. He burns it, diffuses it in his office. I love it because it just makes everything smell clean. So this is grapefruit, eucalyptus, lemongrass, lime, and lemon. That's it. So it's very citrusy, but then you also kind of get that clean scent even more by adding the eucalyptus. It's so good. Next up is citrus cream. This is a great one too. I have not repurchased it, but it is orange, lemon, grapefruit, mandarin, bergamot, tangerine, clementine, vanilla. So pretty much like all of the citrus oils you can think of plus vanilla, which is like right up my alley. Whenever I'm trying to think of what I want to diffuse and like nothing sounds right, or maybe I don't really feel like going on Pinterest and looking up a certain oil recipe, I will just throw every citrus scent that I have in the diffuser and put vanilla in it, and it's like done. And so this is kind of like all of that in one. Okay, next we have the Good Morning Oil. I love this stuff. I love this stuff. I love the Good Morning Oil. I also really like the Good Morning Roller, the roller ball. So this is peppermint, clementine, coriander seed, basil, yuzu, melissa, lime, orange, rosemary, and vanilla. It's very fresh smelling. Oh, but then the mint just like, I feel like the mint just takes it to like another level. It's so good. It really perks you up in the morning. And then we can't have a good morning without a good night. The good morning I have not repurchased yet. The good night I have. So this one is lavender, sweet marjoram, chamomile, bergamot, ylang ylang, sandalwood, key lime, lime, and vanilla. Y'all know I'm a sucker for any cedarwood, sandalwood, plain wood, any kind of wood. It's like, I'm there for it. Ugh. And then the lavender, oh, it smells so good. I put this in my diffuser usually about a half an hour before I go to bed so that the room kind of already has the scent permeating it. And then as soon as I get in bed, I do my goodnight roller. I do it on my wrists, behind my ears, back of my neck, my chest, and then on the tops of my feet and the bottoms of my feet. I'm out. Next up we have Beach House. Now this one I liked but didn't love, and it was a pretty penny. It was a pretty penny. I think this one oil was like $20, which is not the norm. For their oils, most of these larger ones are like between $10.95 and $12.95. This one I think was like 20 or 22, but the scents just called to me, and it smells good. It smells really good, but it's just not a favorite. So it's their coconut CO2, which is not like straight up coconut. It's a more earthier coconut smell. So it's the coconut CO2, grapefruit, sweet orange, lime, East Indian sandalwood, tangerine, Hawaiian sandalwood. You can see why I purchased this. It has like everything I love in it. Lavender, juniper berry, Damiana, and Violet Absolute. Again, it's not like disgusting. It doesn't smell terrible at all. It's a good, nice scent, but for the price, I wanted it. I had a like smell in my head of what it was gonna smell like, and it didn't smell like that, so wouldn't repurchase. All right, next up we have their Pms Ease Oil. I purposely bought this in a little one because I was like, is it gonna work? Is it not gonna work? I mean, it works. It might be all in my head. I don't know. I don't really care. But to me, this works. Specifically with my mood, when I feel myself like my cycle getting like, grrr, I'll toss this in the diffuser and it just kind of like calms me down. It is lavender, clary sage, ylang ylang, copaiba, palmarosa, cedarwood, bergamot, carrot seed, chamomile, geranium, and ginger and patchouli. I loved it, and I will definitely be repurchasing it. One thing that's really nice about the blends is that you can see all of the oils I'm listing off, right? So in some cases, if you're like me and you have a ton of oils, you can make your own blends. Like for me, that's the fun of it, is to go on Pinterest and find all these recipes. But if you're just starting out, it's nice to buy the blends because you're buying one oil, but there's like, you know, 15 oils in here. And you can really kind of get a vibe for what you like and what you don't. All right, next up we have this Stress Relief. I have repurchased this multiple times. It is sweet orange, bergamot, patchouli, grapefruit, and ylang ylang. It just has like a very earthy, but almost like, this is not gonna explain it, like a neutral scent. Like it kind of smells citrus, it kind of smells earthy. I feel like it just kind of smells like everything. The whole reason I purchased this at all was because it is a dupe for the Stress Away oil, which is a Young Living oil. And a lot of recipes on Pinterest, oil recipes, call for Stress Away, and that's why I bought this. I've already repurchased it. I really, really like it. I prefer blending it with other things than blending it on its own. All right, next up we have Aroma Fresh. This one is one of Cernan's favorites. He loves diffusing this in his office. It's lemon, lime, Siberian fir needle, Austrian fir needle, pine, citronella, tea tree, and cilantro. It definitely has a very heavy citronella and lemon forward scent to it. It reminds me, we also have another oil blend from them called Cleaning, and it smells like that. So very fresh, very clean, little similar to Purify and one of our faves around here. All right, we're almost done, I promise. So I'm not gonna go into what each of these oils has in it, but next up I have 3 different blends from their kids line. So we have the Sleepyhead. I put this in Daisy's diffuser before she goes to bed. Actually, she does it. It's like part of our nighttime routine. Already repurchased, love it. This Breathe In, Breathe Out. This is meant to just like ease your breathing. We use this like during the day in her bedroom, or when we're out of the sleepyhead, I'll put some of these drops in her diffuser. And then lastly, this Focus. Sometimes I'll put this in like when she's doing her schoolwork, or when she's having her like inside playtime upstairs. I'll toss the Focus in the diffuser. They have a whole kids line. Everything is a-okay for children to smell, and I really enjoy that. Speaking of the kids line, this is her roller. This is her sound asleep roller. So I do the exact same thing that I do to myself, but I do it on her, behind the ears, chest, back of the neck, feet, wrists. I just kind of feel like this combined with the good night oil, or the sound asleep, sleepyhead oil, it just makes it so that bedtime is a heck of a lot easier. And lastly, my goodnight roller. I have already repurchased another one of these. Like I said, this is turning into an old reliable at this point as well. All right, y'all, that's all I got for you today. If you liked this empties video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Drop me a comment down below. Normally around here, we keep things very food focused. I got what I eat in a day's grocery hauls. Right now I'm doing 30 days of keto, so I've been putting out update videos on that. So if that's your jam, definitely stick around. And every once in a while you'll get one of these, an empties favorites. It kind of lets me get my creative juices flowing around here, and I love creating content like this just as much as I love creating the food content. So that is that for today, friends, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.